can't believe she's talking poorly about Sudoku and shit. This is a mean little lady. I'm telling you
A
what.
16-year-old girl who was
Aaliyah
murdered
need to calm down.
in 2005. After that, she remained frozen for 14 years.
That's
waiting
crazy.
for someone to discover her. I was the one who found her, which means I have a duty to lay her soul to rest.
And someone had to put her back there. Because we looked throughout it and we didn't never find
Everyone thinks that
anything.
the principal thing to the tree is the fruit. But in point of fact, the principal thing to it is the seed.
Yep.
Now I know why Lise Clarkson was murdered first. Lisa's
What?
death
Why?
was Professor R having second thoughts. According to Morgan,
What do you mean?
her plan was to perform parricide and filicide, then commit suicide. Those were the 3 deaths necessary to complete the ritual, remember?
And those all technically happened.
Which means she technically could have killed Patricia first.
Yeah, but
That
she didn't
would
want
have
to.
been
No
the
one
best
wants to
way
kill a
delay
kid.
Any interference from the Clarksons themselves.
Except for the fact that
The
no.
reason she didn't kill Patricia first is because
Melvin
Lena
would have
was
done it.
actually following a different plan inside her own mind.
I was gonna say except for Melvin would have done it or wouldn't have done it because he's the sheriff, and then I was like, no, actually Melvin would have done it. He was kind of an asshole.
Perhaps she merely changed her plan as she followed through with it. At some point, new emotions started to take root within her.
Yeah, because it's a kid. No one wants to kill a kid.
She had second thoughts about something.
About killing
And in
kids,
order
of
to
course.
shake those off, she used Galena to kill
Why is that
Lise
such a hard
first,
concept to get, dude?
in order
No
to
one
cut
wants to
off
kill a
any
kid.
possible escape. But that only made her plan move ahead quicker than she could have ever imagined, which forced her to rush right up to the end with those misgivings always in the back of her mind.
Huh? Wait, hold on.
I'm with Simon. That was just a word jumble of bullshit.
Yeah, you lost me. What are you talking about?
Amen, Simon. I'm actually with you there.
In other words, at some point, Helena Doman decided that she wanted to make Patricia the next heir.
Oh.
The blood purge wasn't for the goddess of fertility. It was for their daughter, Patricia.
Who had the purest of blood.
Wait,
You know,
are you
because she's
saying
inbred.
Helena knew from the start that Sheriff Woods would die with Candy?
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Maybe it was kind of like the situation with Kaysen where, you know, at the end it was they wanted to fight back again. No.
Remember, this is only
I mean,
assuming that
kinda.
everything Morgan told us was true.
You know, George did kind of just be like, fuck that. I don't care about Kaysen's plan. I just want power.
Until I can trust
And I think
that man,
Thomas
this is
kind of
all nothing
regretted
more
going
than
along with it
conjecture.
too, but Thomas was going along with George more so than anything.
Considering how insane this all is, it sounds perfectly believable to me.
Oh, the fade out. We have to go back to the past. Oh, Hungan has returned. What do you got for me this time, man?
Francis Zach Morgan.
Whoa.
Remember me? Oh,
How'd you know about Zach?
cat got your tongue.
I don't remember us telling him about Zach at all.
Understood. You know why I'm here, don't you?
I'm slightly confused.
You must know what this means.
No idea,
To
bud.
commemorate our reunion, allow me to give you another oracle.
Ooh, goody, another one.
The contract, once signed, will last for eternity. But only in the presence of true love. Did you hear that?
I heard it. I don't know what the fuck it meant. I mean, your snake is
It's been a
clipping through your
while since
feathers.
I
You
heard
should get that
this.
looked at.
You know, there's hardly anyone in this era who can see me like you can.
I'm honored.
They've been dropping like flies since you first came to see me. Breaks my heart.
Oh, the Clarksons could see Hungan? Oh, well, you know, that would make sense. You got to think about it. PJ was talking to me in the other world, so. Some of them had to have some kind of powers like this.
You don't have much time. Do you have any questions for me?
Is Patricia safe? So is this Zach passed out on the ground?
You haven't changed, Francis Zach.
Maybe that's why he's saying Zach Morgan.
But that question isn't for me to answer. Go and see it with your own eyes. Oh, time's up. We'll have to finish this during our next reunion.
What kind of marimba-ass iPhone alarm sound is this that's playing right now? Is someone receiving a phone call, or? Yeah, sure enough.
Oh, this is bad.
What's bad? Failed to apprehend target. Target escaped with hostage. Whereabouts
Agent
unknown.
Jones, what is this referring to?
Avery Smith kidnapped Patricia Clarkson and escaped.
Avery, you son of a
Avery
bitch!
Smith? The vault manager? Why would he kidnap Patricia? Tell me what's going on right now.
Well,
Answer me, Jones.
I made a deal with Morgan back when he took me to the bathroom.
What? What?
Morgan said something to me. If we want to find Patricia, we need to look at Avery Smith.
Have you lost your mind?
What he said made sense. Ever since 2005, Avery's been working deep inside that cold storage warehouse. He was also arrested in the past for getting too friendly with Lise Clarkson.
Are you telling me that he was the 10-foot tall man the whole
after
time?
Katrina, he apparently worked on renovating the warehouse for free. What if that allowed him to freely modify the warehouse as he pleased?
Being able to hide Lisa's body for
That would
14
explain
years.
why her body remained missing for 14 whole years. Then I did a little check and found out that he never went back to work after Christmas vacation ended.
I was gonna say so, but that still doesn't explain who put her body back in a visible area.
So what? Why would you trust him?
I don't. I just decided it was worth investigating, that's all. So, I sent 2 agents to Avery's house without telling anyone. I just called in a favor from an old friend in the New Orleans branch.
No one gave you clearance for that. You think you can just...
But what if Morgan's telling the truth? If he is, we're both gonna look like total clowns. Clowns who went barging into a former agent's house on completely unfounded suspicions. HQ will have a field day with us. They'll string us up as the 2 dumbest agents to have ever graced the field. I just wanted to take some precautions.
And he was right, obviously.
If he is lying, it's still no skin off our backs, right? If things work out, we'll end up solving a difficult case that's been driving everyone crazy. Imagine that. You and me, just the 2 of us, solving a case like this. I'll be able to jump ship on this crappy job, and you'll be able to freely investigate all things San Rouge, just like you've always wanted. Besides, you know that Morgan is Director Abraham's favorite. Even if we get into some sort of trouble, if Morgan testifies to Abraham's for us, we'll totally be in the clear.
I don't care. This isn't the way things are supposed to be done.
Yeah, well, sometimes you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet,
Well,
dog.
I'm sorry.
Simon is doing a great job,
But I had
actually.
no other
I can't
choice.
believe that you surprised the hell out of me, Simon.
so
Sometimes you do
engrossed in
dumb
this, and
shit,
come
but
on,
then sometimes
you
you
know how I
just
am.
pull the wild card out, slam it down, and +4 every motherfucker at the Uno table.
Besides, saving the hostage should take priority above all else. There's no time for squabbling.
I agree
need
with
to
him.
Find Avery Smith no matter what it takes.
And Zach's going with
But how?
y'all.
Well,
Thanks to your heroic maneuvers, we just lost our suspect.
I know.
It wasn't
but
his fault. It was the other agents who got sent there.
I know
Obviously, they
how
got
to find it.
Butterfingers.
I should be able to see the other world the way I am now. Just let me go. Please.
Morgan?
It's okay, my fairy.
Yo, is Chapter 4 us playing as
I
old
know
Zach?
I can convince them. Definitely not the best thing for them to see right now.
Oh my god, we're from his
If I
perspective.
saw that during an investigation, I wouldn't be able to stay calm and listen to someone either.
All right, I'll
I
explain the
found
rat
first
corpse.
one last autumn. A dead rat with a bud coming up out of its
Oh,
stomach,
it's
just like
growing
this
out
one.
of him.
A rat ate a red seed, died, and the bud sprouted. Honestly, it shocked me. Up until this point, I'd only ever seen red seeds, saplings, and big trees, so I decided to grow one of my own.
What are you talking about?
I needed to solve the mystery of the red trees. Why do they exist? But all of my sprouts died without ever growing the tiniest bit. Forget about a big tree. I couldn't even grow a single sapling.
So you kept experimenting.
2 days after the seed enters a rat, it takes the rat's life.
I thought that he would already know all
On the
this
third
from
day,
the Greenvale
The bud
case.
sprouts up, then grows to that size after 5 more.
Does he maybe not remember all the things that Morgan does?
I tested this on 137 corpses,
In only a few months?
but I was never able to grow
This is
a
a
bud
dirty
any
ass
larger
apartment,
than
man.
this
What do you want me to
size.
say? There's a lot of rats running
I
around.
still remember what he told me. Apparently, there's a special trick to making these grow.
Yeah, something about
You're
making
totally insane.
making your loved one choose between them and I think that was part of it, right? You have to have like, it has to be someone's loved one. That's why he has to like give them the choice of like kill him or don't kill him.
Simon's lost in thought. What will his next move be? Will he follow the plan? Or...
I know. Why don't we ask
I
him?
don't have much time left. I'm pretty sure
I feel
that's
like
why
he should be easier to
I can
convince
see
than
the
Aaliyah.
world now. I'd lost that sense ever since the Greenvale incident, but it's back.
Really, whenever York left, Zach couldn't see the other world anymore.
Please.
That's crazy. I
will you
didn't know
just
that.
Trust me. Come on, Simon. You'll trust me, won't you?
What?
No, Agent Jones. Remember the warning I gave you at the very beginning? You can't let him take control of the conversation.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Aaliyah Davis. She's on edge, as she should be.
Oh, that she's still wearing the
Wouldn't be
glove.
After seeing this room.
Like, your finger hasn't stopped bleeding yet, dude? How deep did you cut it?
Please, Aaliyah Davis, let me go.
Damn,
This is
full
our
name
case
and
to
everything.
finish.
No, you aren't an agent anymore.
But you don't know how to find him.
And I
Neither
do.
of you ever could.
Oh, I'll find him. I swear on my pride as an active agent that I won't give up until I do.
You're gonna let your pride get in the way of saving this girl? She's gonna die if you don't let me go,
That
dog.
won't get you anywhere. It's beyond you.
Shut up. You think we can't find him, but you can. Just how
I know I
stupid do
can.
you think we are?
Well, if you keep acting like this, I'm gonna have to assume you're very
If you want
stupid.
us to believe you, then it's about time you showed us some proof.
I can't show you what I see through my eyeballs, dude. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Helena Doman, aka Professor R. Her complicated life only added more complications to the Lucare case. She's the one who gave the red tree a chance to take root inside her.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have to be like willing or something. I can't remember
You
how it has to
said
be
that
willing
she
that
was
they
the
ingested or some
mastermind behind
shit.
the tragedies
There's
in
some
Lucare.
kind of like prerequisite to the red trees being grown out of people, but
That
I
her
can't remember
convictions
exactly
about
what it
the
is.
Clarkson bloodline are what started it all.
We've had so many episodes in this Let's Play, bro.
Yes,
There's no
that's
way that I'm gonna remember that shit from the first game.
She instigated her younger sister into killing her own niece. Then she committed suicide immediately after killing her father, hoping that Sheriff Woods would be able to complete her plan. How could one call such an unpredictable series of events a plan? And as we saw, Sheriff Woods chose a fate that was completely different from what she envisioned.
No, he didn't. In the end, things went exactly as she planned.
What do you mean?
At a certain point, she realized that her plan was wrong. So, she tried to adjust things, using me as a pawn. But then, the unexpected happened.
Because no one uses York as a pawn.
She and I both underestimated what Avery was capable of.
Wait, are you saying that Avery started doing
That's
crazy
why I'm
shit?
here right now trying
So
to
was it
convince
Avery
you.
the whole time and I've just been screaming, oh, I think it's Avery
In order
because
to
he's the
save
biggest son of a
Patricia's
bitch I've ever
life.
seen in my life?
A strange man was stalking Lise, and Patricia resembled Lise so much that I once confused them for a moment.
Oh,
It would
shit.
be no surprise if the same man went after Patricia. Why didn't I think of that until now?
If your story is true, then why did Avery Smith kidnap Patricia?
Patricia resembles Lise. I even got them confused once. And Lise reported being stalked by a 10-foot man.
That's Avery Smith?
Exactly.
Oh, I told you this shit, dude.
But he's only 6'7" at best. His physical characteristics don't match the person you're talking about.
I once concluded the very same thing.
Yeah, so what?
Now I know. That was definitely Avery.
How,
He
though?
protected Lisa's body for the past 14 years.
But how was it Avery, bro?
Until you discovered his sleeping beauty.
So after losing Lisa's body, he kidnapped Patricia as a replacement?
You don't think he's gonna freeze her
That's
in a big
ridiculous.
block?
Is that really what you think happened?
What I know
Even if
happened,
Avery did
dog.
possess that sort of mentality, it doesn't make sense. If Lise was really that important to him, he would have tried to steal her back. Not now, maybe, but certainly after she was buried.
Would you be able to go on worshipping a goddess who had been defiled by so many hands? That ice was a barrier, a shield that separated the divine from our world. A lot of time's passed since I last saw Patricia. If I hadn't gone back to Lucare, she probably would have never been kidnapped. I dragged her back into her cursed destiny.
Wait. How did us going to see her get her kidnapped, though? I don't understand. Because, like, the whole reason she was kidnapped was because someone anonymously sent in a thing to them who had FK as their initials for his case, and I still think. Who might very well possibly still be around. I have no fucking clue. That dude's crazy.
Hey, Belle.
That's not our fault.
Your hypothesis was pretty much on the mark. Last week, I went back to Lucare. Then I bought a used car and got on a train in Trenton. But not for the reason you think. I wasn't stalking Patricia. And I'd never try to kidnap her.
Then why would you go there? Why would you risk so much, especially since you knew that you were under surveillance?
Because, once again, I'm chasing Sang Rouge.
Sang Rouge?
Even after I quit the FBI, I continued to study the red trees.
Sang Rouge, but in a different form. It's not Sang Rouge anymore. It's just these red trees in general.
And now, I've come to the conclusion that those red seeds and Sang Rouge both come from the same roots. I also found proof that someone's inherited the original recipe.
You don't think it's Avery,
That's
do you?
why I flew to Lucare, to confirm my suspicions. But I was more powerless than I ever could have imagined. I couldn't move like I used to. No badge, no gun. So, after wandering aimlessly around town, I swallowed down my torment and my weakness and left.
You expect me to believe that?
I know you've got
Why
it.
wouldn't you believe him?
What's that supposed to mean?
You found Lise Clarkson's body.
You just heard that Patricia
One
was
thing
kidnapped
I
by
never
Avery
did.
as well.
And only a few days after discovering the body, you came to visit me. You should be fully capable of discerning that what I'm telling you is the truth.
Talking much about oneself can also be a means to conceal oneself.
Oh my
You
god.
can't trick me.
Crawl out of your ass, Aaliyah. Look at the bigger picture.
The man who built up the Clarkson Empire, he must have been able to withstand unfathomable pressure and accusations while constantly spilling human blood.
Yeah, I'm
The
sure he
more
did
I
kill a lot of
learned
people
about
too,
him,
to be fair.
The more I felt like he was completely beyond my reach.
And then I watched his ass
He
get blown
possessed
up.
An impeccable mind. I can still remember that even now.
Yeah. And then he had his mind blown, if you know what I'm saying.
When I first met PJ Clarkson, how did I feel? I just thought, oh, so this is what it feels like to be in the presence of a truly powerful person.
He had a rather explosive personality, I'll tell you that much.
Unique aura. As if he had surpassed the realm of good and evil. It's the kind of feeling you get when you come face to face with a legendary actor or an influential politician.
Guess you could say he was
So I was also able to sense the deep darkness that
exploding
trailed behind him.
or bursting at the seams with power,
The
huh?
brighter the light, the darker the shadow. The more he shined, the more the people around him had to squint to shut out the light.
I'd have to squint too if my presence was that explosive.
The heat was just so intense that it forced people to shut up their hearts in order to keep from burning up.
Man, yeah, I think PJ Clarkson might know a thing or two about burning up
But Patricia
and
was
out
different.
and all over the place into pieces.
She greeted travelers with a warm embrace, like the real sun.
Not as warm of an embrace as PJ Clarkson had with that bomb from the fireplace, you know what I'm
going
saying?
to save her, even if I need to walk through a bullet to get there.
Just fucking Zach sitting there making exploding jokes about PJ
Showered me
Clarkson the
with
whole
key
time.
Words. Smarty pants scientist, research, and lab. Why didn't I pick up on any of it? If shallow prejudice is what prevented me from taking his words seriously, and I truly am a failure as an agent,
I was gonna say, yeah, because he did say
I
that
know why.
he had
I was
contact
still
with
immature
Professor R.
as a human being.
You said that someone inherited the Sang Rouge recipe, didn't you?
Must have. It's still getting cooked, dude.
Is that someone Avery Smith?
There's no way that Avery would be able to cook it,
It has
though.
to be.
Holy
Avery
shit.
used to help Professor R do research in secret.
Yeah, but how is Avery managing to cook it?
What? Well, that wasn't in the report.
I only realized it just now. The moment I spilled my coffee on the floor.
What?
Avery revealed that he was helping with some sort of research. But at the time, I let his confession go in one ear and out the other. Now that I look back on it, I realize it was solid proof that he was helping her produce Sang Rouge.
Yeah, but regardless of him helping her or not, that seems like a very complicated chemical process, you know what I mean? That's
What
like
makes you
saying
think
that
that?
Avery Smith could cook meth, and I don't see that happening.
He had free access to the deepest parts of the cold storage warehouse.
Oh. Wait.
Oh my god, did y'all find a lab down there?
Meaning...
Sang Rouge needs to be produced in an extremely cold environment.
Wait, so where was Lena cooking it at then?
Exactly. Aaliyah Davis. You already considered this possibility, didn't you? That's why you investigated the cold storage warehouse as soon as you got to Lucare, in order to locate where Sang Rouge was being made. Then, you came across Lisa's body by pure chance.
They must have had one hell of an air conditioner in that cabin that we visited then.
The Greenvale case. It awoke me, and also stole my irreplaceable best friend from me.
Man, you don't gotta bring that
If
up,
it weren't for
man.
that case,
I'm still hurt
I
about
might
that.
Still be an FBI agent, but the case dealt such a blow to me. It shattered all those dreams.
Yeah, you lost her. Your true love, man.
Who do you think benefited most from the Greenvale case?
No one benefited from it.
George would have, but I
Many
stopped him.
lives were lost. That's all.
You really believe that?
Everyone who survived was overcome with sadness, scarred for life.
Without exception?
Without exception. Isn't that right, my fairy?
I feel like you're the one person who benefited from the case. You were able to add a new chapter to your stunning career and earned unshakable trust from the chief. That's what allows you to go on using his intel network as you please, even though you're retired.
Are you seriously suggesting that? Sickness is destroying my body. I feel like I'm on the verge of losing my mind.
I still think that our fairy
Yet,
might be Emily.
Somehow, I'm unable to forget the cases connected to those seeds, whittling down what's left of my life.
I'm still not convinced that that's
Chasing.
not Emily as our fairy. Like, I have a strong feeling that at some point it's going to give
You
us like
really think I'm doing all this
a big zoom in
for
on the
nothing?
fairy, and it's just going to be Emily
Self-interest?
smiling at us or some shit.
Is that really what you're saying? Melvin's cheerful exterior betrayed all the darkness that lurked within him.
And my God, was it
His
a lot of
happy-go-lucky
darkness.
personality was probably just his way of coping with reality.
That guy's an
It all
asshole.
makes sense.
Huge
now
dick.
I understand why he kept insulting Lena.
I genuinely dislike
Melvin
Melvin because he's an
wasn't
asshole to
the
me.
Fool King.
What?
Was I the full king?
Many different characters.
No
were
way.
involved in
Who was the
Lena's
full
journal,
king? Was it us? Oh, it's Avery.
And I mistook one of them for someone else.
Avery's
What
the
are you
full
talking
king.
about?
Holy shit.
After Simon hit me and I fainted, I had a dream. Now I'm convinced I'm the Fool King.
Okay, no, it was us. We were the full
The Fool
king.
King was always meant to be an outsider who suddenly arrived in Lucare. And the man she felt a need to eliminate wasn't me, but Avery.
Oh. See, because I was going to say, I was like, I'm still the guy that she talked about wanting to get rid of, but yeah. Why'd she want to get rid of Avery, though? Like,
Lena
just because she
realized her
knew
plan was on the
how,
verge
that he
of
knew how to
falling
make the
apart.
drug?
She also guessed that I would be able to save Patricia from
From Melvin,
One
sorry, I
worry
skipped
that
too
remained
fast.
in her heart was leaving Patricia
I'm in it
behind,
now, bro.
and how her life would play out from that point on. Especially since she would be left behind with Avery, a large, childlike man who's beyond anyone's control. She wrote that
We
journal
were the
entry
full
hoping
king, and
that
Avery is the man
the
who she
Fool
wanted to
King,
get rid of the
would be
whole
capable
time.
of stopping Avery.
Whoa.
And she wrote it in a specific way in order to try and rouse me to action. Lena and Melvin both entrusted me with their daughter. So please, just let me go. It's my duty to protect her. Aaliyah's smart. She's top class.
This shit is
even within
crazy.
the FBI. She
Like
must
it,
understand that
I
what
don't
I'm
know how
saying
I
makes
forgot
sense.
all of
Problem
this.
is
All of
that
this
she's
is just
too
like
smart.
not in my brain
The way
anymore.
she is now, she'll refuse.
It's like
to
I'm playing
accept
this
anything
ending
that
for the
can't be
first time
explained
again.
with
I
logic.
remember like the first 2 chapters of this game, but chapter 3 and 4 are just gone
I
from my
understand what you're
head.
trying to say. But it's too perfect. It's too perfect, just like that report of yours. How could you come to such a detailed conclusion after spending years shut up in this room?
Bro, I've experimented on like 138 rats or some shit. You think that I couldn't put this
Doesn't
shit
make
together
sense.
by doing more investigative
The
work?
only
Like what the
possible
fuck?
explanation is that you're bending the narrative in the direction you want it to go.
Why do you think I left the field for 2 years after Greenvale? That case cost me not only my best friend, but also my special talent. I never thought I'd lose something like that. But ever since then, I've been unable to solve cases using that method.
Metaphysical offender profiling.
He's fully had to retrain himself on how to like solve cases just using normal
I
methods.
tried everything I could think of to regain my lost talent, but it never came back to me. That's why I quit working for the FBI, and without anywhere else to go, I simply spent my days seeking truth, searching for an answer I'd never find. So time continued to cruelly pass me by, until finally, a disease started eating away at my body.
And I'm so curious about how he
Thought
got
it
that
was all
disease.
over for me. But
Like, I wonder if it's
about
part
half a year
of the
ago, I
metaphysical
finally reached my
offender
conclusion.
profiling.
Everything started with the red seeds. He and I encountered these seeds long before we reached Greenvale,
Yeah, as a child.
under the seething, mind-melting sun of Louisiana.
Or also that, yeah, but also as a kid, man. Like,
Then,
it,
for some reason, in the beginning of December, I finally regained my talent.
Oh, he
And
can do it again.
Instantly, I could see the other world again. Get it? Through allowing the cancer cells to ravage my body, I regained the power to travel to the other side. This is the only answer, Aaliyah Davis. Truth is a surprise, born from coincidence and an unknown power.
She's just not gonna believe us. Oh my god. Simon, knock her ass out with the gun, bro. I'm genuine. She's pissing me off at this point, dog. Hit her ass with a gun. Why is it so hard for her to believe me?
Actions shocked me the most.
Yeah, being able to kill
How
one's
could a
daughter.
mother ever kill her own daughter?
I just assume the influence
But I
of
know
San
the answer
Rouge.
now. The red tree.
Or the red tree. Same thing.
The red tree can take control of everything. It's what leads us into the mouth of madness.
Good ass movie.
She was the first perpetrator in the case. And technically, she was also the first victim. Maybe... Well, it's impossible to ask her now, but maybe she really did love her daughter with all her heart.
Enough to kill her?
And so, she was afraid. Afraid of what would happen if her daughter did end up inheriting the Clarkson estate.
She was more afraid of what Avery might do to
It was
her
fear, or something like it.
than of
That's
chopping her
what
body into
the
little
red
pieces.
tree inside.
That's still no reason to kill someone.
I agree.
Especially not your own daughter.
I agree
I
again.
know. Of course, I know that. And I'm sure that deep down, she did too.
Rough, dude.